done a collection video in a while, so I thought this would be quite a good little one to go through because I didn't think we've covered pins on my channel for a while, so I thought this would be a good video for today. Hello there, neighbourhood, Tori here. How are we? I hope you're all doing well. So it's been a while since we've done a part of my Winnie the Pooh collection that isn't like a haul or an unboxing. It's been a while since we've actually like sat down and gone through my collection. So it's a rainy old day in winter, British winter especially, so I thought we could just sit through and go through my pins. I keep all my pins on this big board. I think I got it from B&M. Can't remember how much it was a while ago. I keep my entire pin collection on here and I keep them all in their sections. So this whole bit here is Winnie the Pooh, which obviously we're going to be going through today. And then over in my second largest collection is Disney parks things. So they're all to do with like Disney rides and stuff like that. And then up here is like Star Wars and miscellaneous, where it's a bit smaller. But we're going to be focused on Winnie the Pooh today. So I thought I would try and break these up into sections, so like Disney parks, Loungefly, small business, and any other sections that they seem to fall under. I can't think of any other sections, but if we find them, we find them. So that is today's video. So if that is going to interest you, then do stick around and let's get into it. Actually, I know it would be easier if I did do it in that order that I just said, like the categories, like, you know, where shops are from. But because of how I've got them on my board, that would just get complicated, and I think this video would end up being quite a while with me trying to work out which ones we haven't done, which one we haven't. So I'm just going to work through them row by row and I'll then tell you where I got them from. Before we get any further into the video, I just did want to say, because I will be doing like some close-ups for it, do excuse the nails. I've lost a few during the week, so they're looking a bit but I'm getting them done in a couple of days, so just bear with me. So anyway, this first one I got on Facebook Marketplace from a local seller, and as you can see, it is this little present box, but then when you open it up, it's a little Christmas pin. So you've got Pooh Bear there, and on the other side it says Happy Holidays 2003. It's always a favourite. It's one of my personal favourites because I do love like interactive pins where you can open up a lot of stuff like that, and it's always a favourite when I show people my collections. That's the first one. This next one I did get from the same seller because she had a little bit of a bundle going on. So this is from the same person I found on Facebook. Has it got a year on the back? I think it says 2015. Oh, and this one and the last one, I'm sorry, I forgot to say, these are both official Disney pins. I just got them off of Facebook. It's this. It's like an autumnal scene with Pooh and Piglet, and it's interactive again. You see Pooh is on this like little slider thing so he can blow in the wind. I really love that. I think that was such a cool find on Facebook. I love it. This next one is from a small business, and I did actually do an I opened this up on the channel with you guys a while ago whenever I got it, and it is a limited edition one from her shop. It's only limited to 50 and it does say it on the back. It's from a small shop called Only Happy Things. She is based over in the Netherlands, but she does post internationally as well. So how cool is that? I saw it and I thought it was the perfect mashup for me because my username is Tori in Wonderland, but my content is all Winnie the Pooh, well, majority Winnie the Pooh, and it is the characters from Winnie the Pooh having a tea party with Alice. I just thought that was like the perfect mashup pin to like describe me and my content. I really love that. And it's also huge. Look at it compared to my hand, or even like compared to my face. It's a massive pin. Next up we have this cute little Piglet one. It's very simple, just Piglet laying on some flower beds. It's from 2021. Is it? It's 2021, but I'm sure I got it in 2020 because I am pretty sure I got it during the sale when the Disney stores were closing down. I remember I got this in a Disney store. So Disney stores shut down in 2020, didn't they? Or was it 2021? I can't remember. But I remember I definitely got this inside a Disney store, so. Okay, now this is one of my favourites. From like a little sub collection of mine. If you know anything about me, you'll know I absolutely love Tsum Tsums. So I have quite a few Tsum Tsum pins. And this is one of the two Winnie the Pooh ones in my Tsum Tsum collection. And I got it from Disneyland Paris a few years ago. So you've got Pooh, Eeyore, Piglet and Tigger doing like the little Simpsons stack. And what year is it? I can't quite see a year stamped on the back, but you have got up the back there, it does say Disneyland Paris. But it was quite a few years ago because you can't really get much Simpsons stuff nowadays anyway. Now this next one is Pooh and Piglet as ice cream scoops in an ice cream cone. It's really adorable and it's from 2015. What's cool about this is it's from Hong Kong Disneyland. I've never been to Hong Kong Disneyland. I've only ever done Florida and Paris. I haven't made it over to any of the Asian parks yet, but my friend got like a bundle of pins online. I think she ever got it off of Facebook or eBay or something like that, but she got a bundle of pins online, and when she was sorting through the ones that she didn't want, she knew I'd be interested in this one. Of course I'd be interested in it. So it's really cool that it's Winnie the Pooh. Look how cute it is. And it's from Hong Kong, which I think is even cooler. And this little one I don't actually know too much about, so it's not an official Disney pin trading pin and it's not from a small business or anything. This is what it looks like. It's a very old traditional style Pooh and Piglet. And basically I was in a charity shop and I was looking at a Winnie the Pooh mug. It had this inside it and it was in like a little plastic bag. So I got it as well. Yeah, I know nothing about it, where it's originally from. It hasn't got anything on the back. The only thing on the back is the copyright Disney. So it's at least it's official Disney, but I don't know like what company it's from, what year it's from or anything about it. All I know is it's cute. Next up we have a couple of Loungefly pins, which I always think is exciting. And these ones, if you've been following me for a while, you'd have seen me unbox these because these are from a Loungefly mystery set, which you know I always get excited about because we don't get mystery things over here in the UK. It's a big rarity, especially when it comes to like mystery pins. So when I saw a shop called Get Ready Comics was stocking these Winnie the Pooh Loungefly mystery pin sets, I had to buy a couple, and these were the two I got in my sets. So I got a Winnie the Pooh, and as you can see it's like in a honeycomb shape and it's like a black enamel. And I also got Eeyore. I only got 2 boxes because I don't like to risk the run with duplicates, and so I was very happy with I got 2 different ones. I do have quite a few Loungefly pins in my collection now, but I think these were my first ever ones. These next ones, the next 4 are all from the same small business, but I can't actually remember the name of the small business off the top of my head. So in editing, I will try and find it out and leave it here for you because they have so many cool pins in this kind of style. I had to buy the entire Winnie the Pooh collection, and when the shop does new pin releases, it's like a pre-order thing. So then, you know, the shop knows how many to make and order. So as soon as I saw all the pre-orders for all the Winnie the Pooh characters, I did it. And this is what they look like, and this is kind of like how their style is. So you get like the outline of the character with their like colours and markings and all of that you know signifies it's the character, with a famous quote from the character on it. And then also little cute details, like I don't know if you can tell, but Pooh's nose, it's got some glitter on it. You know, that's gonna make me happy. So the quote it says on Pooh is, "You don't have to spell it." Actually no, I should have shown the other one before you. One that matches it, Piglet. Look, you can tell better on Piglet. His ears are sparkly. So Piglet says, "How do you spell love? You don't spell it, you feel it." These 2 did come together as a set because obviously that quote has to go together to make sense. The other 2 from that small shop, we've got Eeyore, and look, Eeyore's ears are glittery. I love it. And obviously Eeyore's quote is, "Thanks for noticing me." And then of course Tigger, and quite a lot of Tigger is glittery. So all of his orange headbit is glittery, which is cute. And Tigger's quote is, "Laughter and friendship will cure just about anything." I love that. Now this one, I can't actually remember where I got him from. When I first saw it and I was trying to jog my memory, I thought he was one I got with a Loungefly. Then I remember that's the one next to him. And he is an official... Oh, hang on. He's from 2005. So he's definitely not a Loungefly one. But I can't remember where I got him from. But it is just... It might have been something I got for like a birthday or a Christmas present, I'm not sure. But he's just a gold enamel Pooh Bear eating some honey with a little bee. He's cute, we love him. Did just mention to you that the next one was a Loungefly one. And it is this little Piglet. I did unbox the bag that this pin is from. It is the Winnie the Pooh like pin trading bag. So Pooh is like flat and then his tummy is like a circle with the little holes on it so you can put pins on it, and it did come with a pin, and it came with this little Piglet pin. It's like a gold enamel. And a little reminder of how you can tell which pins are Loungefly in case you're buying a pin and you don't know, or just to remember in your collection. On the back, it has the Loungefly crowns at the top. That's just a little thing to look out for. How I know it's a Loungefly pin. If you remember that Facebook seller that I got the first 2 pins off of, these 2 also came from her in the little bundle that I got, and also excitingly, they are both Loungeflies. I also think they must have come in a set together or some sort of thing because they are both black enamel and both very similar. But we have Pooh. Look at him, he's so cute. He's got like a little thinking face on. And then we have Tigger. Do you see what I mean? They must have originally come in like a set or something because they are very similar but very adorable. Next one I got on Shop Disney when I was doing an order. They had like an offer for keys to get them like for a certain price, and it included the Disney key pins. So I got this one, the Winnie the Pooh key pin. It's exactly the same design as the normal key, which I have got. It's somewhere up there on my Winnie the Pooh shelves, but in a teeny tiny key form. And what I do think is amazing is, I can't show you because it's so detailed and so tiny, but the details on the key are exact same details as on the big key, but just in little pint size. It's so cute. This pin is from Disneyland Paris, and it is the year 2019, and that is the year I got it. I did a coach trip by myself for Christmas 2019, and I met loads of friends on the trip, so I went by myself and then I came back with friends. But initially it was a solo trip, and I couldn't decide what pin I wanted to buy on the way back. So I remembered seeing one of my favourite Disney vloggers say how she likes to buy pins to mark a trip, which is like what I like to do. And what she did was buy pins based on her favourite character meet from that trip, and I met Pooh and Piglet together. So I found this pin of Pooh hugging Piglet. So that was the pin I got from that trip, and it was also kind of nice to commemorate my little solo trip. And this one is one of my more recent pins, and I was just double checking. It is the year on the pin trading thing is 2022. So I was going to say it's either from my September trip or my March trip. I'm pretty sure it was from my March trip, because Disneyland Paris, for the pin trading, every month they, like at the beginning of the month, they have this like big pin spreadsheet gets released of all the pins that are being released throughout the month. In February they did this like Valentine's collection. It was like this, but with loads of different characters. And as soon as I saw the Pooh one, I knew I wanted it. But quite often by the time, because my trip was in the beginning of March, obviously this was for Valentine's, so I was like, I'm not gonna get it. And then I went in World of Disney and it was there, so I got it. And it is Pooh in front of a heart, and it's like got a couple of heart details on it. And he's holding a little like marble effect heart. It's really cute, and as I said, they also had it in loads of other characters. But it's Pooh for me. This is another Disneyland Paris one. I can't remember what trip I got it on, so I'm just going to try and look at the... This is really testing my eyesight, this video, trying to read the little small print. I think it says 2020. So... I don't know. I can't remember what trip I got this on. If it was 2020, it would either be my January 2020 trip, or my first trip after COVID was September 2021. So it would have been one of those 2 trips. But it's very simple. It's just a silver enamel Tigger. And this next one is... It's one of my favourites, but I don't know why. I just think it looks really cool. It is for the 55th anniversary of Pooh and the Honey Tree movie. Shop Disney did a whole collection of it, and I got quite a bit from the collection of like plushies and pins and things like that. And this was a limited release pin, and it was in 2021. So it's just got a scene from the movie of Pooh. You know, he goes around Rabbit's house and eats too much honey, and then he tries to squeeze out of little Rabbit's hole and he can't get out, and there's Christopher Robin just coming to talk to him. So it does say Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree 55th anniversary. I really like that. I just really like this pin. And we're back to just another Disneyland Paris pin from a trip. I can't remember which one. I want to say it was my January 2020 trip. You guys can find out all the answers for this because I've done hauls for all my most recent Disney trips, so you'd probably be able to find out by scooting through my channel. But it was from either my January 2020 or my September 21 trip, because this is dated 2020. But it's just a simple silver enamel piglet pin. It's simple, it's cute, we love it. And these next ones are all from a little pin set I got off of Shop Disney at Easter. Which Easter was it? Easter 2021, so last Easter. And it came on this cute little backing board for like, it had like grass and Easter eggs and things like that. And then on the pins they're all gold enamel. So you've got Pooh Bear carrying a honey pot with some Easter eggs inside it. You've got Piglet, and as you can see, Piglet is inside an Easter egg, which is really cute. You have got Eeyore, and this is so cute. Look, got some little flowers, and he's got some little chicks up on his mane. That is adorable. And for some reason, it was only these three in the pin set. I'm sure they would have done a Tigger, but he's not here on my pin board. So apparently they didn't do a Tigger because I brought them as a set off of Shop Disney, and they live together as a set on my pin board. So that's a bit of a mystery. This one I got for Christmas a couple of years ago, but you can just see on the pin trading on the back it says Disneyland Resort Paris. So it's just a simple gold enamel Eeyore, but I don't know if you can see on the back, he's got this little spring system here. So his head can like bubble. It's really cute. As I said, I got it for Christmas a few years ago. So, and Disneyland, and as you can tell by it being called Disneyland Resort Paris, this would have been from like the early 2000s to mid 2000s. So I do wonder if it was part of a collection and they had like more characters. The little bubbly head, I do really like that. It's a really cute little feature. The next 4 pins are all from that same shop as the Alice in Wonderland pin earlier, which is Only Happy Things. The next 4 are all from there. So first up we have this Winnie the Pooh like autumn pin. So he's got a cute little scarf on. He's collecting up all the little fallen autumn leaves in his little honey pot, and I really loved this. At the beginning of October, you know, when all the leaves started falling off the trees, I took this pin on a walk with me, and I took a picture of it down my local lake in this really cute little scenery where like all the leaves were, and I like pressed him up against a tree. It's really cute. The picture's on my Instagram. But yeah, all of her pins from this shop are quite big. They're not as big as the first one, but they're all quite big, and they're all gold enamel, and that's what I really love about her pins. Then the next one is quite a festive related pin. So it's Pooh and Piglet building a snowman, and as you can see, Pooh is just putting the carrot nose on the snowman, and it has got some glitter detail, which I do always like. So on the presents, the bows are all wrapped in glittery. I really like that. Then this one is really sweet. So it's Pooh and Piglet just sticking their head outside of Pooh's house, because you can see it says in the background above the door, Mr. Saunders, and it's got his doorbell. And then around his front door, he's just got some little honey pots. I really love this. It makes me so happy to look at. I like that. The last one from Only Happy Things is this one of Pooh and Piglet eating a load of honey. But the detail on this that I really like, that I'm not sure if I'd be able to show you on here, so if you can't see it, just take my word for it. All of the honey coming out of the jar, so either on Pooh's hand down here, everywhere, it's got this like marbly effect to it. I think that's the best word to use for it. It's got this like shiny, glistening, it's not sparkling, it's just like shiny marble effect. So it looks like the honey is like flowing, which I thought was a really clever design. The next one I got off of Shop Disney, and what was the year? 2021. Sometimes I just go on Shop Disney and scroll through their new section to see what they've added. And this was one of the things that I saw on there. You know, sometimes they don't advertise everything they add to the website, so I do just like to randomly check, and this is what I was able to find by randomly checking. It's a gold enamel pin, and as you can see, it's in the shape of like a cloud, and Pooh is hugging a pillow, and it says, "I believe in naps." And honestly, same. And then this next one, you'll have heard quite a lot about this place if you follow me. It is Pooh Corner Hartfield. So you've got a traditional Pooh and Christopher Robin. That's like their logo. You'll know all about this place if you follow me. I got it on my most recent trip there, just kind of like going. I don't know, I go all the time, but I thought it was just really cute just to add to my collection. Then this is the final Loungefly pin of the video, and very exciting. I got it off of my Stitch Shop Winnie the Pooh bag, which is quite a recent unboxing on here, and I wasn't expecting to get a pin with it, which was even more exciting. And it's this, so most Loungefly pins seem to be black enamel. I have the one gold, but then the rest are all black enamel when it comes to Loungefly. So it's this honey pot, but the honey pot itself is shaped like Pooh Bear. As you can see, he's got a little winking face on, and then out of the top of the honey pot it's just got some little honey pouring out, and then it's got some bees. It's really cute. I got it with my balloon bag. I think you'd have seen the unboxing video. If not, it is up on my channel. This is another Winnie the Pooh Shop Disney pin from 2021, and it is silver enamel, and it's really cool. So I'm learning pin like terms. I'm not like a proper pin trader, I just like collect the ones I like, but I think the correct term for this is pin on pin. So you've got the actual pin itself, which is the book, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and then you've got a map of the 100 Acre Woods here, and then an extra added layer on top you have Pooh flying along his balloon. And I think the design of this pin is just really clever. So when you're looking at it, it looks like the book pages are like all 3D, but it's not. It's just how they painted it. It's all flat other than Pooh just added on the top there. I think this is a really well designed pin. If you saw my Halloween collection video about a month ago now, I think. Oh my god, this year's going so quickly. You'd have already seen these pins, but just in case you haven't, I'll show you. These are all from a pin set off of Shop Disney that they released before Halloween some point. I think it was like in September or October. And these all 4 pins were from the same pin set, and it came on this like really cool backer, which is like spooky. So you've got Pumpkin Pooh just jumping out of a pumpkin, and I think the pumpkin he's jumping out of is carved to look like him. Do you think so? I think so. You then have Vampire Tigger. Oh, and I forgot to mention these are silver enamel. You've got Vampire Tigger. I think Eeyore is meant to be a zombie. I'm not too sure. I think he's meant to be a zombie. But anyway, there's Eeyore. He's so cute regardless anyway. And then really cute, we have Piglet flying on his little broomstick, little witch's hat and cape on, and look, even carrying a wand. I love that little added detail. So cute. We're on the final hurdle of pins. These ones I all got on my most recent trip to Disneyland Paris in September this year, and they're all from the same collection, but these were all like individual pieces, but you can see they're all from the same collection. And they are all silver enamel, before I forget to say. So you've got this Pooh, and I don't know if it's like a thinking face or a sleepy face, but either way it's cute. And look at his rosy cheeks. Too precious. Then we'll have Piglet. I don't even know what Piglet's pose is, but it's adorable. And look, same again with the rosy cheeks. This one makes me so happy, and I think it's gonna make you so happy. Just look at his face. Look at his face. So it is Tigger just bouncing for joy, and even he's got the little rosy cheek details, which I really love in this collection. It's just a cute little added detail that I really adore. We have got Eeyore. He is from the same collection, I promise, but he hasn't got the rosy cheeks. But I think that is just because he is like laying down and like in a little slumpy position, so you can't really see his cheeks anyway. Anyway, we're now on to the final 2. We're on the final stretch. This is probably my biggest Disney Parks pin I have ever got. This and the next one, it challenges the ones I got from Only Happy Things. Can you believe a Parks pin is this big? Oh my god. As you can see, it is from the same collection. Pooh and Piglet are on some sleeping on a cloud, having a nice little dream with the balloon, and as you can see, the little rosy cheeks again. I really love that. And then the final pin in my Winnie the Pooh Disney pin collection is this one from that Disney Parks collection, with them all together with their little rosy cheeks, having like a little group photo and a group hug. As I just told you earlier, when Disneyland Paris does the pin release for like the month ahead, and they released this collection that was coming, I instantly fell in love with it, and I knew I'd wanted it all. So when I went into World of Disney on the first day of my trip, I got them all. I wasn't hanging about, I wasn't messing around, I was getting them. you so much for watching. Really tough question, but I have to ask, what was your favourite pin from my Winnie the Pooh pin collection? There's so many, I have so many favourites, I don't know. I think it's either going to be, for me, Pooh and friends having the tea party with Alice, or the penultimate one from the end where Pooh and Piglet are sleeping on the cloud with their little rosy cheeks. I don't know, but as I said, I love them all. It's my collection. I wouldn't buy them if I didn't love them, so yes, let me know in the comments which one was your favourite. If this video, please pop that thumbs up button, and if you'd like to see more from more, don't forget to click subscribe down below. While you're down there, don't forget to ding the notification bell as well. You're down there. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!